So hello and welcome to this video. It is February 2026. A lot of things are changing, right? We are witnessing the AI summit in New Delhi. At the same time, the entire world is talking about, AI, right? How AI is changing in today's world. So I would be discussing today one of the very interesting tool named Streamlit, right? So what it does, right? Streamlit, if you see as a definition wise, let me share my screen and let's get into um, the VS Code, the editor, right? So I have installed VS Code. You can see VS Code. Maybe you can install it. So let me share and share your knowledge about what is Streamlit. So Streamlit, if you can see, it is one of the most easiest tool, a faster way to build any kind of apps, right? You wanted to a lot of data scientists, data analysts are building dashboards, right? These days with the Python codes, few Python codes, pure Python codes, and even if you do not have the front end experience, still you can upload in a few minutes, right? So you can we can deploy it, the apps quickly and you can run it, right? So the cloud, right? So Simulate Cloud is there, which is very much there where you can upload it in a few minutes and your entire dashboard is ready. So today we'll be doing such kind of exercise where we will be develop a particular basic app and also create some kind of dashboard with a few data set if we have, and then maybe we can upload it to this cloud. Of course, you should be having a couple of things that we'll be discussing, right? In incoming time, right? So let's start. Let's without wasting much of time. Let's get it. Let's start. So this is the VS Code, and we'll do one thing. We'll start with a new project called new file and new Python file. So what we should do? Let's start with something like, okay. So first thing first, we should be able to do it. Import. Oops. Import Streamlit st, yeah, mstreamlit as st. Once you're done, then maybe you can say like import yeah, pandas and all. We'll do it in our data science project. Let's start with st dot a very simple kind of project that we wanted to make it. Why can't we make some kind of cafe, right? So a cafe we can create. So title st dot title is the the code. So what we have to write it st dot cafe studio title, welcome to cafe, right? So I'll name it as Uru Cafe. Uru means in Kannada home, right? So something like that. Uru Cafe. Welcome to Uru Cafe. And once we do, we put here. Okay. So again, I mean, if you do, only thing is the tab, right? Because automatically it will start coming in. So st.write will give you a kind of information about st. This is all automatically. Some of the other folks have written or something have done. So automatically it is showing. So only thing is you have to just do tab and enter. st.write cafe serves delicious cafe coffees and pastries. That's really nice, and it is located in the heart of outer city. Okay, and it is starting from open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and hope to see you soon. That's really nice and warm. Why can't we write something st dot subheader? We can put our menu. Yes, definitely. And again, we put okay, st dot write. We have a variety. Okay, so we have already got good. Okay, so what are the kind of menus? See, I'm not writing anything. I mean, I'm just putting tab and enter. St dot espresso cappuccino. That's really nice. Latte. Yeah, definitely. Also, yeah, croissant, muffin. Okay, this is nice. Why don't you have some little more, menu as well? Yeah, so cookies, yes, definitely. We want some cookie, and also we want some tea, maybe um, some kind of tea dot right. Yeah, some teas also should be good, so that some kind of teas like Assam tea, or maybe we can put it as some Darjeeling tea or something like that. We can use Assam tea or all right. So it is showing as a loyalty program is also, yes, definitely we can take it up. What else we can write? Contact us. Yes, that we can do. Maybe we can write something, a simple application, right? So thank you so much for coming and hope to see you soon, right? So this is good. What I'll do is I'll just info it. Okay, so this looks good. So what I have to do is I have to save, right? Social media for promotions. All whatever I've written, everything is fantastic, fantabulous, and okay. So this looks good. I'm just saving it, right? I'm just saving this file as Uru Cafe. So where I'm putting it, let's put it. Let's save this file. This is a Python file, so it will obviously come with .py, py. So let's save it somewhere here, and we'll put it as Uru Cafe, right? We'll save it as Uru Cafe. So let's save it as Uru Cafe. Please remember, you should not give any kind of gap. So maybe you can put underscore or something. Once we save it, and your job is done. So what we'll do is now go to here and PowerShell editor, and here we will ask clear, and maybe we can we can okay, so we can maybe ask that Streamlit run Uru. Okay, I think Uru cafe dot py. Okay, so let's run. Let's see how it looks like. So as you can see, Streamlight have already done, and as you can see, it has given us some kind of welcome to Uru Cafe, the menu, the contact us, and everything is given. Very simple app, and you can upload it anywhere. So as you can see, the backbone it's Python, and Streamlit, with the use of Streamlit, you can able to upload any kind of applications. So this is just one application. What else you wanted to do a little bit extra? Recently, I have done one, which is global pizza consumption, right? So what I've done is created one. Asked ChatGPT to create a detailed, heavy load, a kind of all the coding in terms of mentioning that what kind of dashboard I would like to build in terms of the color, in terms of the customization, what kind of CSS has to be there. In fact, I also mentioned the kind of charts that I am looking for, and also have asked for which are from where I'll be taking the data set, right? So if you can see, this is the code, almost 200 lines, more than that, in fact, 276 line code. That's too much for me, but it's happened. Just I have asked ChatGPT and it is done. So this is the era of AI. As you can see, the vibe coding is the era. So one thing is very important in this case, that is prompt management. How you give prompt, that is more important. So with that regard, I wanted to showcase that what I have asked to give, this kind of course, that one go, I cannot able to give the entire code. Of course, I have to do iterate, iterate, and iterate. So as you can see, to get at least near to this prompt, what we should do is we should say this kind of prompt to ChatGPT. So you are a senior data visualization engineer, and so basically you have to give the context, right? So context is very important. Second thing, you have to give all the details. So we call it as God, right? God is in the details, right? So I follow the same formula where I have also asked, given the color codes and also the text stacks, I have asked that you use Python and Streamlit, Plotly, and all the APIs can be downloaded. So we have asked for that, and also use this kind of premium background, right? Data handling requirements, everything I have asked, and then I have told that, hey, I'm not looking for any dashboard, right? What I'm looking for is a creative executive intelligence system, right? Not just a dashboard. So whenever I say that to ChatGPT. So what happens is each chart should talk about some kind of business story. It's talk about it tells some kind of business, not just as a chart, right? So when we say that, and automatically it gives a kind of response, and with that output you can see as a 276 or 278 lines of code, right? Which this details code. So we'll try to practice something like that, and we'll also see that how it is coming and showing a kind of story, right? So let's run that, and let's see how is our pizza. So this is basically a data set we have from pizza eating nations, something like that. Some data set I have got it from in the internet, I think from Kaggle or something. So it asks like, pizza eating dashboard. So they have given some kind of dashboard, right? So let's do one thing. Let's run this so that I can able to show you what I'm talking about. Streamlit run pizza dashboard dot py. And once we do that, enter. As you can see, so Streamlit started learning, and as you can see, it started running it, and it would be showcasing, it will be coming to your screen in some minute. But meanwhile, we wanted to learn a little bit more about Streamlit. We have a doc which is documentation about Streamlit, how to get started with Streamlit. The installation is super easy. As I mentioned, how to install is you have to have a core editor. It can be anything, right? So also I have taken the Windows, right? We do not have Linux or Mac OS. So Windows, in the Windows, I have installed this VS Code, and then after that we started installing Streamlit, and also there are different APIs are there that we have. Maybe if you are interested in doing it, maybe if you have the project, you can go and do it. 30 days of Streamlit. So I'll not get the videos very long. Maybe I'll share the link, and also I'll share the prompt, right? How to get this kind of prompt, which is very, very important, I feel, in these days, because gone are the days where people would be started doing coding line by line. It is all about how you give the prompt, how efficiently you give the prompt. So as you can see, so this is the This is the global pizza consumption intelligence where I'm talking about that particular code. And if I put here browse file and if I put that data set, so you can see a beautiful looking dashboard will pop up, which is talking about 30 countries are covered. And as you can see, total consumption of this, I don't know whether it is in millions or something, but yeah. So average per country is 165. Again, I don't know what is that metric, and that we need to put again. So prompt, as you can see, all this minute details we have to mention. Top market is showing as India. That is really nice. As you can see, India and China is neck to neck, right? So all the kind of pizza eating nations, as you can see, India is neck to neck. Next is USA. How about Italy? Oh, there's nowhere Italy. Okay, I believe pizza have started from Italy or whatever. So there is nowhere the Italy. But as you can see, the beautiful looking dashboard has come, which is talking about the entire India, China, USA, Indonesia, Brazil, all these countries. Though some countries, the country names are not visible in the chart, but still I feel it is fair enough. With a few lines, few minutes, you can upload. And beautiful part is you can deploy it from here. You can see the deploy button. All you have to do is you have to have a GitHub, right? So I have this GitHub, so I have uploaded today only. So if you can see here, you go and you upload your whatever the files. Once you create the repositories, and you can add the files and you can hit here, and you can give your link as well. So in a few minutes, in a few ziffy, in a few moments, you can upload this kind of a beautiful dashboard. Not only dashboard, you can create any kind of system. So like you wanted to make any kind of intelligence system. I heard that somebody is making e-commerce platform with the use of Streamlit. That is really fascinating. And you can see the dashboard, the charts are not looking bad. Oh wow, this is the heat map. I feel like India, China, you can see that is more the reddish color. So these neck to neck, a lot of competitions are there in these two countries in terms of pizza eating. This is fabulous. How about per capita performance? That also another parameter, right? I'll put enable animated view. Let's see if that shows anything or not. Okay, so far no. But yeah, this is also they've given a summary, right? Yeah, executive intelligence summary. So the idea is basically Streamlit is that kind of tool, can give you in a few moments, few minutes, it can they can live any kind of application. So you wanted to showcase a kind of a PPT to your management, or even you wanted to upload a kind of app which is for the citizen developer. Anyone can able to create this kind of, and it is super easy. As you can see that I am not writing from the very first moment. The Uru Cafe, if you have seen that, I have not written. I just told that I want the header, the title, the subheader, something called sidebar as well. If you wanted to put a sidebar, say st.sidebar, so it will show you the sidebar header, visitors, here open, all can be done in the sidebar, and also it can be very easy to use. I can see that it is super easy to use this kind of tools, and this era is all about all this kind of tools. And Streamlit, if you have seen of late, it got acquired by Snowflakes, right? So of course the kind of funding and all they got is high level, and the kind of application it is hosting is enormous, the fabulous, the kind of you can see it, right? The without few code, even people who don't know lines of code also can upload a basic level app here. And talking about dashboards, of course you can create a lot many things. So thank you so much for joining these videos. In coming days we'll be sharing this kind of tools, very important tools, can impact your lives, right? Good day.